Although I could barely get Discord open, so I'm gonna pop out chat and then we will resume with Uru. Pop out chat, close this, move you over here. Okay. And make the Donkey Kong picture take up the entire... No. We did enough of that yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean earlier today. Unfortunately, because we did crash, we will have to walk all the way back again. Oh well. Let's open up Paint. Get the image open. And CC Cleaner. Cleaning can save 20.8 gigabytes of space. Thank you. I don't need those 20.8 blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, Bodo. I've been treating each individual symbol as an individual thing. But instead, I think let's treat them as an individual group. So 2, 3, 4, 6 is the very first thing because it's got symbols from the pillars labeled 2, 3, 4, and 6. Ah, nice, Bodo. Yeah, you were in college. Yeah. How did your exams go anyway? Feel you flunked any? University, college, same thing. Like, what's the difference? Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of the control panel, so I don't actually have the groupings on there. And then it just crashes again. I would be sad. Oh? Why can you redo one of your exams? Wish I had that luxury in high school, except actually I don't. So we've got... So that's a 6. That's, that symbol was in, group 4. Then we've got a symbol from group 5, and we've got a symbol from group 6 again. 4, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, all my notepads and pictures and stuff are saved. Okay. So we've got a symbol from group 6 again. So we've got 5 and 6. And symbols from 2. And a symbol from 6 again. A lot of 6s. 2, 5, 6, 6. But that could be good. Okay, so now our next one is we've got another 6. We've got a 1, we've got a 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. Our next set is that's 1, 3, 4, 5. I think 1, 3, 4, 5. And then finally we have Okay, so we got that's a 4, that's 5, that's 2, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. So by this logic, let's open my Relta book. By this logic, W. By this logic, Kadish, note 2. Let's remove the doubles. So let's use the same logic that we tried using before. That DK has figured the puzzle out already. So we got a lot of places where we could have 6, a lot of places where we could have 5, 4 where we could have 3. We only have how many 4s do we have? Actually, let's organize this better. Let's just put X's as placeholders. X, X, X. And X is a writer, so yeah, that will work. Well, spaces work good enough, I guess. This should help organize. In theory, at least. So this is what we have. That's a lot better organized. So we've got 4 from every column, except the first. We only ever have 2 symbols from the first column. So, operating that we have to take 1 of each number from each column, how do we do that? And are there multiple ways to do that? No, wait, only 1 number, 1 of each number, 1 from each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works. How many different... Thing is, how many different ways are there? There could be a lot of ways. I'm gonna just organize this in my notepad. It's a lot easier to organize in my notepad. It just is. Notepad has more even spacing. Apparently I chopped half of this off. 2. So, I mean, what if there are multiple solutions? That doesn't seem right, but it could be. In the meantime, let's just, Oh no, I said W in chat to nobody, because nobody was there. So let's say we did that. Then we have only 3 options for 3. Well, then we have to pick a 2. Picked this 2. That and that. That 2. And then we only have 2 options for a 3. We could do 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, this is wrong. There's too many different solutions. Yes, the symbols here are the same as the ones on the door. They should be. Yeah, they're the same as the ones on the door, just in better quality. Looks like they just took the image and just stretched it, or something. And I'm not gonna fall off the stairs again. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Is there a specific orientation? Since they're all rotating the exact same, so maybe there's one orientation that has one from each. So, do we have like an A, a D, an H, K, and a Q? In separate. Find the different symbols. I doubt it. Do you find it interesting how we've got 2 sets that have 2 symbols from the same column? Let's start writing them down again. Do have it like this, right? We do. But they aren't in the right order that way. And according to my current theory, order matters. So I'll just write it in my notepad. Huh. You're right, it does. They do. That is interesting. But what could that mean? Yeah, I know what you mean, Bodo. And these match, those match. That matches with that, but then these don't really match. These two would have to be flipped for it all to work perfectly. If this was there and that was there, it would work perfectly. It would just wrap around the top. If you reach an end, it just go to the other side. That does mean that there are exactly 2 of every symbol. I think it matters considerably. There are 2 of every symbol. Exactly 2. But God knows what that means. Because up until now, I've just been completely ignoring the shape that they produce. What if the shape is important? What if the shape, they're all in like squares and circles? This is definitely like the hardest puzzle in the game. By a long shot. I've been assuming that the symbol that each one is connected to is arbitrary. What if that line connecting them to the symbol is not arbitrary? We don't need smarter people. This is just an obscure puzzle. Cage Tulsa is known for puzzles that are... This is just known for being a pretty dumb puzzle. I mean, I'm gonna write these in by their shape. I'm gonna keep the shape the same. 2. That's a 3. That's a 4, and that's a 6. That means that'd be 4. That'd be 6. That's no, no, I mixed them up. No, that's 5. 5, and that's another 6. So that's 5. Here we have a 2. That's a 6, and that's also a 6, which means it's next to a 6. Or we could just be no, we can't be overlooking at it. I don't know. It's got to mean something. The orientation and stuff. It means something. Has to. It has to. That's 2. That symbol right there is a 1. That's 1. 1 next to 4. Means that's 4. That's 3. That means It's 3. I think that one is also 3. Yeah, it can't be a coincidence. You just can't ignore something like that. Can't believe I didn't notice that for so long. I have no idea what it means, but it's gotta mean something. Okay. The hint thing was spinning. Oh, God. I don't know. That's probably important. The direction of the spin. I think it was clockwise, maybe? Let's say it was clockwise. Let's start at the 1. I don't know what direction it was spinning. Let's go check. They're spinning clockwise. Let's just examine these in more detail anyway. Yeah, that's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know that any numbers. Nothing on top. The spin probably is important. I agree with you that the spin is important. Everything is important. You can't overlook anything. Look at all of these. Every single thing is important. Well, mostly. Now, well, time to climb ladders for 17 centuries. Yeah, definitely not what the arrows are pointing to. That just corresponds them to the groups. Must. I'm just gonna say that this puzzle is dumb. It just is a bit too obscure for my tastes. The other puzzles in this level were good, but unless we're just overlooking something major, this one seems a bit obscure. Let's get a closer view. We can just do this if we don't click on the panel. More zoomed in. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't change danking into something actually useful. Bit small. I'd be tempted to go look for a walkthrough too, but I don't like quitting, and I don't feel like we're close either. I'm going to work with my theory again, which I don't think will work, but I'm just gonna try and do something. Instead of matching them up to a row, match them up to a column, or a column and a row, whatever. Those two match up to an S. I'll just put an ampersand sign there. Column ampersand. This will be column number sign. This will be column row color sign. Whatever. And I have a squeaky chair. Very squeaky chair. So that 4, that's also in, okay, that's column dollar sign, row dollar sign, not column, row. It's row dollar sign. Let's look at that set of 6. That's also row dollar sign. Now this can't be right. What I'm doing just cannot be right. It doesn't make sense. That is a row ampersand or and sign. It's row dollar sign. Not many from the middle. That actually is interesting. That's row ampersand. I might be onto something. Okay, there's a pound symbol. Okay, and those two are row 3. Those two are row and symbol. Okay. Ooh, we could be onto something here. is that one. It is from the middle. And is that one? No. No, wait, is it? Yes, that would... No, that's and, not $sign. Okay. So something that I found is that every, So if I erase the non-important symbols, what do I get? According to my theory, I'll just put these as X's. Now we got multiple 6s and multiple 2s, but that seemed so right. We've got 2, 6, 6, 3, 3, and 2 again. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, group 5 and group 6 are everywhere. I deemed that not useful information. Do they? I don't follow you there. We've got 6, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 6, 2, 3. Oh wait, yeah. I apparently don't know how to read. Maybe the one on the button does mean that that's the first one to press. And now our question is, why is that the first one to press? What about that makes it the first one to press? Well, it's also possible that we're getting so much info that we're missing what's in plain sight. Exciting footage. Oh yeah, that thing on the first button is not the Roman numeral 3. It's the Denis number 1. They never use Roman numerals, they only use the Denis number system. I'm about ready to give up and look at a solution, because this is kind of dumb. Racking my brains for hours on a puzzle that doesn't make any sense. Myst. Yiddish Tulsa. I'm just searching for some sort of solution, or maybe just a hint. Because this one is absurd. It just is absurd. Pen and... You will need pen and paper. Draw the 4 symbol. When you get to the control, you see 6 button, 4 symbols. Draw the 4 symbols next to each button, next to each number down. What? Well, I'm just going to I'll just do as it says, and I'll just organize the data the way it's suggested. And I'm not going to look at any more spoilers. Let me get some paper. Because apparently this game is apparently against using not paper or something. I don't know. Well, the rebel I am, the rebel I am, I have, not a pen and paper, but a pen, paper and a pencil. Nope, no pen. There are no pens. Okay. So, one. And then... So you need to... Wait, what? What did it say? That makes no sense. On a piece of paper, write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 down the left side. Draw 4 symbols. Draw the 4 symbols for each button next to each number on the paper. Right next to the symbols 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What does that even... Oh, something like... Well, why don't I just do this? Just print screen it. It's done. They already did it for me. Thanks. Select this. Do this. Control new. Do that. Save as. Kadish 2. Plus image, Kadish, browse, scroll down the images. Done. I did it. And there. See, I did it. And I photographed it, photocopied it too. Clearly, yeah. Look at my beautiful handwriting. So this is what they say to do. Whatever that means. Well, at least we get to use some of the dead space on the stream window. And that's what clearly matters. So... I guess, so the buttons are... No, wait, what? What's it say to do next? How it works. Now look at the first key picture of the rotating gold tops. Look at column 1, see that symbol? Any line for the button with the blah blah blah. Any line for each button on the paper with that symbol. Cross out 1 on the right. Because a symbol, you find 2 ones to cross out. So he's saying cross out... What? So it's saying cross out this, cross out this, and cross out this. And then just do that for all of them? Well, I did that! I did that, sir! Excuse me, sir, I believe I did that. Humph. Except, it looks like we need to do it in reverse. I think I see where this is going. Well, no, you cannot see me cross anything out. You cannot. Basically, I think the answer is what I was doing, but in reverse. So we have to look out. So I have to look at what columns there aren't symbols from per button. Not what columns there are symbols from, what columns there aren't symbols from. So the first set, there aren't symbols from 1 and 5. The second one, we don't have symbols from 1, 2, or 3. And the third one, we don't have symbols from 4, or 1, or 3. 1, 3, and 4. And then it's just process of elimination, I think. Like what I was trying to do. We don't have ones from 4, 5, or 6. We don't have ones from, column 4, we don't have buttons from 2 and 6. We don't have buttons from 1 and 6. Except it just did not format correctly at all in the chat. Beautiful. So, according to this, we only have 2 buttons like B5, only 2 buttons like so. So, let's operate under the assumption that 1 5 1 2 3 1 3 4 4 5 6 2 6 1 6. So let's say that the first button you press is 5. Or no, wait, these are, I don't know. Let's say that 5 is first. That means that we don't have a 5 there. That means it's either 4 or 6. Actually, no, let's undo that. Let's say that 5 1 3 4 and then 4 5 6. So let's say that 5 is the that one. That would mean that that one would have to be 1. That would mean that if that was 1, that one would be 6. That one would be 2. That would be 4, and that would be 3. Which means that we could have a code of something. So that would work. Alternatively, what if it was like that? Means that can't be that. And then we don't have any deductions. Oh wait, did I? Am I just an idiot, or what's going on here? I think I completely messed this up. Let's try this again. So 1 5 1 2 3 1 3 4, and then 4 5, but not 6. And then okay, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I had a feeling something was off. So let's ignore the 1 for now. Let's just say that, let's say that, thing is, are these are, I'll try that after I come up with mine. So let's say that, let's put 5 in the 4th position. Does this work? Well, that would mean that 4 would have to be there, 3 would have to be there, 2 would have to be here, 6 would have to be there, and that means... Huh. I came up with, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6? Or is that 1, 2, yeah, I guess. Oh, darn it. What does it say to do? Let's just read the thing. We find there are 1 or 2 symbols not on your page of symbols. In that case, don't cross anything out. So 1, 2, okay. Oh, now because the first button has a Dini 1 on that button, you know that button is first. Oh, do I now? Well, in that case, then that one can't be. So that one... Or what? Means that has to be 5. That has to be 4. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, I guess. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6. No, no, the answer is no. Blah blah blah, so blah blah blah. One of the lines should only have 1, 1, 2, 3, etc. not crossed out. Circle that one and cross that number out on the other lines. Now look for lines only have 1 of 1, 2, 3 not crossed out and circle that and cross blah blah. Button 1 is first, button 2 will be second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. What? I'm so confused. This is not help. Okay, let's try with the diagram that they stated. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. So here we, cross out everything but 1 and 5. Here we cross out everything but 1, 3. But... out everything about 4 and 5. Or no, wait, what? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 3 and 4, and then that's just 4 and 5, and then we just have 2 and 6, and then we just have 1 and 6. So, let's... Okay, so... Blah, 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 some ones, and blah, blah, blah. One of the lines, you'll enable 1, 2, 3, not crossed out, circle that one, and cross that number out from the other one. What? One of the lines should only have 1, 1, 2, 3, etc. not crossed out. So there should be one that is eliminated. So apparently I might have just looked at this wrong. This is the end of the game. There's a possibility that I messed up. Let's check again. So the first section, we've got a symbol from column 6. We've got a symbol from column something. So we've got a symbol from column 2. We have a symbol from column 3. We have a symbol from column 4. So we know symbols from... Okay. Second set, we've got a symbol from column 6. Got a symbol from column 6 again. Got a symbol from column 4. We have a symbol from column 5. So that's 5. That's also 6. That's also 6. That one is 2. No, from 1 through 4. Okay, that's correct still. We got a symbol from column 2. That's a symbol from column 3. That's a symbol from column 1. That's a symbol from column 6. So nothing for 4 or 5. Yeah, just... well, it's saying that I should have one that only has 1 left. So that's 1, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 4 and that's 5, that's 3, that's 2. Yeah, no, that should be right. Let's read this again. What you left are some ones to cross out and some not. Now, because the first button has a D1 on it, you know that button is first. So on your first line for button 1, circle 1 and cross out the others. Then cross out 1 on the other lines. Okay. So that would mean that would be 5, that would be 4, that would be 3. So it's gotta be right. So, that one's first. Maybe... What? 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 That puzzle is dumb. I was just reading it horizontally when I should have been reading it vertically or some dumb stuff like that. That puzzle is bad. Nobody likes Kadish Tulsa. I will dedicate that solution to memory so I never have to do it again. It was actually pretty simple. And here may be a skeleton. And here's handwriting that you just cannot read. It's also in Denis, so yeah, you cannot read. But basically that guy's Kadish. He's the one who wrote this world. The answer was 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. There should be a hand in here. I know there's a hand in here. There might be some other goodies in here. Well, we've got a linking book. Where does the linking book lead? No, I don't want to go back there. I object. Oh yeah, here's the alternate vault or whatever. There's actually a possibility that I didn't miss a symbol then. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Whatever, let's just take this. It was just super confusing because there are multiple different versions of the numbers, etc., etc. Now this is the alternate vault, aka this vault, but now everything is gone or something. I don't know, it's weird. And here's our first article of clothing. We are now wearing a helmet. We can put that on and off in the wardrobe. I'll be sure to take that off. Oh, Relto page. I saw that Relto page. Can't fool me, game. Should be a hand somewhere. Oh, there's another Relto page. Butterflies. That is not a Relto page. That is just a scrap of paper. But that is also just a scrap of paper. What is that supposed to mean? These are the powers of gods and I something... I Mo? May? Mo? Mo have this power. What? What's that even supposed to mean? Well, that guy's crazy. Here's another scrap of paper. And more scraps of paper. Nice. I like scraps of paper. Where's the hand? The hand! Did you bring the hand? They might. I don't have the patience to go read them all. We got our butterflies, and that's about half of what we came for. There's a hand somewhere. Maybe it was in the actual vault, and not the alternate vault. This alternate vault is so random. It really is. I got this one, right? Yeah, butterflies? Okay, good. Yes, I can close the vault door. No, I can't close the vault door. At least not here. Because everything's like broken and stuff. I don't know. Can make jump? Can make jump? No, 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 no can make jump. Invisible wall. The hand might not be in this vault. Which means we have to climb that extremely long ladder again! At least we know the solution to the dang vault. We will never speak of that vault again. It was horrendous. Because not only was it not what was there, but rather what wasn't there. It was just yeah, that sure is the alternate vault. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's replace these images with pictures that are actually interesting. Like Donkey Kong. And Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, those two fill up the space perfectly. Like, that's actually perfect. I agree that the helmet is dumb, but we'll take off the helmet eventually. The Sonic is creepy. I will hide the image. No, I'll just purge it from all existence. Because it was called Kadish. And everything from Kadish Tulsa must be banned. I'll take it off when we finish Kadish Tulsa. Which is definitely the worst world in this game, the worst stage. So I'm glad that we've got it over with. Because Grecian, we mostly finished it. It's just fun. Oh, it's yeah, they fill up the space perfectly. I mean, OBS might be doing a little bit of rounding, but who knows. So yeah, we've got Kadish Tulsa, Grecian, Teledon, and you haven't seen the last one. I haven't actually been into it, and it's a really good one. It's a really good world. And we'll save that one for last, just because it's so good. But is it the TV show called The Vault? Thankfully, we don't have to open it yet. Now imagine if the code was randomized every time you played. Or don't. It might cause PTSD. Let's do some random parkour on all of this loot. Because loot. Can parkour? Maybe? No. Cannot parkour. Invisible wall. I will now close the vault door. It's probably not going to be behind here. Can I, like, get crushed by it? Let's not find out. I'm pretty sure it's not behind there. Yeah, nope. Now the question is, can I open the vault from this side? Oh, here it is. You just had to do some weird random parkour. Yeah, this sure isn't my last hand. So you want to know what the best part of all of this is? This is a very linear world. So we've solved all the puzzles, but we've got to solve them all again! Because we need to find that last handprint. And because we need to come back here with all of the handprints. So, let's redo the entire world! Yeah, but I will need to resolve some of the other puzzles. I know I got the one over here. No, I got one on the pyramid. The pyramid? I don't know. Okay, is this door, like, shut? Or do I have to, how much do I have to solve again? All of it? All of it. All of this. Ugh. That one went something like that. I have to resolve the entire first puzzle. Which could take a few minutes. So, get your popcorn ready! And fasten your seatbelts! As we play the game of, where's the hand I missed? know it's not the one behind the door, because I already got one behind the door, and it was dumb and stuff. Okay, you're in the right spot, you're in the right spot, I just need to move this one right there. Fortunately, I seem to have memorized these since, earlier today. Well, then get your chips or something. Or just, like, some water. Okay, this one went something like this. That. Like that. I think the last one is a bit messed up, though. Okay, so let's go back over here. Door's not open? Yeah, no. No, it is open. Okay. Okay. So already got the one from resetting that puzzle. Oh good, this puzzle reset. Fantastic. I like this puzzle. It's dumb. How did it go again? I think I wanted that one. Like, I wanted like 3 off, 3 on, 2 off. This one? No, definitely not that one. Okay, yeah, not that one. Yeah, that one. And one more. This one? Nope. Do I have number 2 pressed? Okay. 2, 3, and 5, it looks like, are the ones that need to be pressed, and then you go around here, and you have to walk on the darkness. To the center. So, that's... I might have missed a tapestry around here. No, because, but isn't the, which puzzle is next? The, pyramid one, and I got one on the side of the pyramid. It is the pyramid, that's right. That's next, yeah. And I know how the pyramid works. Okay, this puzzle's already solved. It was not reset. Unfortunately, we do have to wait, but no, that one led... I feel like I already missed the tapestry. Because didn't this lead right to the... Huh. Don't tell me it's this one. Don't tell me I missed this one. I think I missed that one. Now, or did I? Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have missed this one. Nope, I did not. Which means let's backtrack. It's got one there, one there, one in the vault. There might be another one near the first part of the level. The beginning seemed a bit open. Got the one on the side of the pyramid. Is there just another one, like, somewhere around here? Bah. On the side of one of these pillars? Maybe. Possibly. Plausibly. I mean, it could be by that Relto page. Don't think I fully explored that. Don't tell me it's on the back of this. Good. Nothing around here. Let's climb back up here. Nothing at the fake door. Don't find anything here, I'll just warp to the hand. It will be faster than backtracking a third time. There might be one in this section. I feel like there probably is. Yep, here it is. Here's the one I missed. Yep. completely missed that one. That's irritating, so let's go back a third time. Yes, I just found it. Welcome back, Bodo. It was near the start of the level. Which means we have to walk through the entire level again. Fortunately, the majority of these puzzles were already solved. And by that I mean like one of them, and I had to solve the other two by scratch, by hand. Actually, I suppose the pillar one was also solved, so two of them were. First two weren't, but that's okay, they were easy. Now that I know what to do. We could be waiting here for a minute or so. So Donkey Kong will now just be there, hovering. Or not. Ugh, the vault door. Don't get me started about the vault. Don't get me started. And guess what? We have to climb these hundreds of long ladders again. I'm getting sick and tired of climbing these ladders. It takes so long. Anyway, now that you have all of the 7 hands, you need to find out where the door that opens when you have all the 7 hands are. And of the 4 ages, 2 of them are in plain sight. 2 of them are not in plain sight. This is one of the ages in which the door is not in plain sight. I think you'll enjoy where the door in this age is. It's really dumb. Just like the rest of this age. So, I agreed, Bodo, but we'll come back here for the sparkly, and that's it. So, we explored the entire vault, didn't we? Where could the door be? You wanna know where the door is? Do you? There it is! You just have to walk on this. And then walk into the blackness. And hope that we don't crash. Because this game, or particularly this age, did we crash? We crashed, didn't we? it crashed. And you know what I didn't do? You wanna know the best part? I didn't hit a cloth anywhere near the vault. Meaning I have to do all of that again. Note to self. Next time, go into the vault and click on the cloth to set my spawn point there. Those caves are notorious for crashing, by the way. It's kind of, yeah, they do crash. Also, we've got butterflies now. Also, I'm taking off this stupid helmet. Also, I like how there's just a dresser behind the, like a wardrobe behind the wardrobe or something. Oh no, the color of my hat. It's wrong. Did it update? Okay, it updated. Let's just go to the hand. Yeah, the hand I missed was just right here. On the back of this thing. At the very start of the level. Now, why couldn't they have added a warp from the alternate vault to the main vault? That would have been nice. It's just this age. This age is long, linear, and awful. Do we have to resolve puzzles? No. Okay, good. Although this puzzle is a bit interesting, I think I'll explain it again. So you have this image that you have to make in the light, with the light, and it's this weird snaking thing, and it leads to this door. It's this path that I'm in front of right here, that I'm following. You have to make this image with the light by hitting the buttons, and it makes different panels light up, and leads to this door. Except, that's not how you solve the puzzle. Because how you really solve the puzzle is, you have to walk around here, and walk along the shadow to the center, and that'll make all of this descend. Because reasons. And you're just supposed to figure that out. Took me a while to remember that. You think, oh yeah, I'm supposed to walk on the light towards the door. No, you're not. You're supposed to walk on the dark to the center. Across that chasm is a relative page I already got. Here's the Pyramid of Power, with just a hand on the side of it. This puzzle's also kind of dumb. You have to walk on these mushrooms in a certain way, like this. And onto this one, and then this one will just descend. And the only way to know which mushrooms to stand on is you have to walk on the ones with the curly things, with a single stem. Not triple stem, ones with curlies and a single stem. Anyway. I'm definitely going to get another hand. Get a hand. Let's just get this one, because it's right next to the sparkly that I'll need to get once I have the page to pick up the sparklies. Speaking of get a hand, getting out of hand. This one is close-ish enough to the vault. And it's also closer to the sparkly. Alternatively, I could have gotten that one right there. Done like a leap of faith to get to the sparkly or something. Of course, there is one terrible part of Teledon that we have not yet seen, and a kind of terrible part of the last age, the name of which I'm still keeping a secret for absolutely no reason. But they aren't nearly as bad as this, and they're kind of fun. But only kind of. So, are we going to crash again? I'm gonna place some bets on yes. Actually, so I'm gonna get the one in the vault, because I really don't want to climb those ladders again. I hate the ladders. Also, I like how the forest just disappeared. It's just gone. There is no more forest. There is no spoon. There isn't even anything to collect. First thing you do in the game, collect an item. So how much you want to bet this will crash again? I'm placing my bets on probably it will. If we're lucky... Hey! It didn't crash. What do you know?
Your journey has begun. You can't imagine how these small things affect the future. But someday you will. You will return. Many paths have brought me to this place. The path of my great-grandmother, bringer of destruction. The path of my grandfather, the rebuilder of pride. The path of my mother, writer of dreams. And of my father, my dear father, the caretaker of burdens. And I knew that at the end of such great paths must lay a great purpose. I returned to the cleft to find it. Cleft. The fissure in the desert, the wound in the earth, the path to things beneath the surface. It was there I sought to find my purpose. It was from there I came to know the dead underground city of Denis. These Denis people who are now gone came thousands of years ago to the shelter of the cavern to return to leastness. They found solace in their smallness in the dark. And so did I. But light is powerful in the darkness. The bones of Guildmaster Kadish speak louder than words. His bones are the bones of Denis. He clung to the teachings of good King Negan, who required good citizens to cling to their treasure. This Kadish you have seen would not give back, would not return, would not let go. He had long been one of the wealthiest of the Denis, owning more than he could possibly make use of. He built Aegis to protect the extra, and when the fall came, he clung to his possessions over all else. And so you see only death in his vault. Extravagant death. It is an image of Denis. And now to these pillars. These 4 pillars around you are the very being of the Bahro. You must take them. They will bring a great treasure to Relto, your age, the island in the clouds. Relto will be their keeper for only a brief time.
Okay, I'm back, and I'm done eating, for the most part. Yeah, I was just, having something quick to eat. Yeah, she kinda yaps on for a very long time. Anyway. Fancy. It's now dissolved. Bye, pole. I have no idea what she was saying either. Now, you may think, oh, let's jump and get the other... No, you can't do that. You just can't. And then we just fall into outer space. So yeah, we now have a pole. And pole. So we can't finish, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do next. We are going to go, and I believe I know of a place where we can, we need to go to the city. Not that part of the city. Not that part of the city. Not that part of the city. This part of the city. And we need to go to the ferry terminal. Anyway, this should be Teledon, I think? Yeah. I think we need to go through this stone, this borrow stone, in order to finish Teledon. Well, here's a Relto page. We can get our dock. Oh, that sure is a broken pole. Good! 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 Never mind, I'm a liar. Well, on the bright side, we now have a dock. It's kind of useless, but it does in fact exist. Also, this is our stone well. Forgetting that pole, we got a piece of a stone well. So we have so there's obviously 4 quarters to the stone well. 1 for each pole. However, there's 5 layers to the stone well. So we have 25% of 20. We have 5% of our stone well, 1/20th. There's quite a bit of stone well. Meanwhile, I guess we'll just do some more Teledon. Teledon. Tessenot is the name of a pod. I don't think we need to be up here. As in, we don't need to be up here. Pun? I'm sorry, I missed it. Who said a pun? Did I say a pun? Puns! You think I pay attention to what I'm saying? If I did, I'd sound semi-competent about what I'm saying. Okay, so, we need to drain the water. Somehow. Yeah, that sure is a pole. I sure don't know what this switch does. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, so I think that's what that does. So that lever controls that. That lever just doesn't work. I think that might be related to that. Well, we want them working. There's no reason for them to not be working. Anyway, now with the power working, I guess let's, we need to figure out a way to drain the thing. We need to open the, dam. Which means we need to find it first. No, the not working lever never works. It just does not work. That's why it's a not working lever. Or something. Okay. There should be a path that I have not traveled. Right? Left? No? Possibly? Huh. This just leads to that. I think it's like that thing right there. We need to like raise it up. Don't we? I know you come from down here and you can like make this platform drop down to make a shortcut, but that comes later. No, that's how you open the dam, so how do you... There's only one way out. Need to figure out a way to drain the thing. We can stop this, but I don't recall what it does. I guess we will leave it running for the time being. Unless the thing that's like with the double arrows it somehow is related to draining the water. I mean, it could be. Yeah, if we go around, it just loops back. I guess we'll just flip the switch and see what happens. That's not where I need to be. This is where I need to be. Oh boy, I did a thing. No, that just does that. Is the water going to be magically drained? I don't think so. No, it's not. Oh, I can go down here. There's apparently a glass tube around the water. No, I can't. Never mind. There is no glass tube. That I think has something to do with the dam. I don't think I can activate it yet. Maybe if we go up enough, maybe we'll find a switch in one of the rooms and it'll drain the water. Or we cannot. I mean, we found a lot of rooms and a lot of switches. Yeah, the bottom part just does not work. Oh, here's a Relta page that we already got. Nice. I'm observant. We already dealt with those. Yeah, nothing more up here, just the hand. The hand! Although while we're up here, we need to take a screenshot of this. I'll just like print screen it. And nothing else here but note. Yes, there was. But we have not accessed that. There is a secret passage. Well, not a secret passage, but there's a place from this place to the other place. And it allows us to do a thing. Yeah, there's a linking book or a borrow stone or something from this age, somewhere in Teledon, to the upper part of Grecian, and that's how we get our last two hands, because we can't finish Grecian right now. I will look around. I cannot look around. I see no reason to disable this. These it looks like these are okay, so this sets it to auto, this starts it. This will only do one, this will continuously go. So these are useless for us. And these are just things that you can click on for absolutely no reason. Gotta love things you can click on for absolutely no reason. So yeah, this panel is useless now. Oh! I thinks me figured it out. I think I know why that lever doesn't work. If I'm right, then that is mildly irritating. Can we close this? Yes, we can. We need to close this before we can drain the water. We opened it before we drained the water, then we can't drain the water when it's open. So we need to close that to be able to drain the water, I think. And that's what the lever that we can't pull does. I think. Or something. Can pull lever? No. Now can pull lever? Yes. Is now water drained? Yes? Maybe? Possibly? Presumably? Stop drifting away from the control panel? Now we can open it up. Well, that's mystery solved. The lever isn't timed. See, it's drained now. It just took time to drain it. It triggers the pump. So that's that disaster of a that wasn't even a puzzle. That was just me not doing things in the right order. Trying to climb down ladders before I drained it. Trying to crawl before you could swim. How's the saying go? Like, trying to walk before you could crawl, or trying to swim before you could try? I don't know. I keep interjecting swim in there, like trying to run before you can swim. Whatever. The point is, we can now climb down another long ladder to go on this platform to probably climb down another long ladder. Yes, yes, we can. Okay, is there a hand? There is no hand. I do not get a hand. Hey, look, another long ladder. Why is there no fast ladder climbing action? Why is there still water? What? Oh, but we can walk in this water. Okay. And now we are in a pipe. What's it with the habit of pipes being big enough that you can walk into? That's so unrealistic. Okay, that's glorious. Also, we can go here, so let's not. No, there's nothing back here. There is a slope that you cannot climb up, because invisible walls. Oh, God. I seem to recall this being really, really bad. So we got a bunch of things that we can... This is why I took a picture of the this. So we need to hit them in the proper order. And that order should, in theory, be... Here's a hand. Hey, one, welcome to the stream. You missed everything. Okay, so this one. Where's 2? 2 is over here. 2, 3. Oh, I have to restart because there was a bone on top of the pressure plate. It's okay, 1. And then 4 is this one over here. Then 5 is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. And then that would mean 6 is, if I could find it, this one. And 7 is this one. I think I remember how this works. So, see how all this rubble is kickable? I was hoping I didn't have to do this, but I think I do. You have to kick this rubble onto these plates in the correct order. This is kind of a terrible puzzle. So this is 1. We need to kick a piece of rubble onto here. A rock or anything will do. then the third one is this one right here. Oh god, it was awful. Then I have to kick some rubble onto this thing. Then we have to kick rubble onto this one. This bone will do nicely. Then we have to kick rubble onto this one. And then lastly, put some rubble onto this one. No! No, that is not the answer. Maybe 1, 3, and 5 are the only ones that need rubble on them? It's not an order thing. It's a certain combination. I'm pretty sure, actually, it's a certain combination of rubble. Okay, not you. You're 6. This one? Come on, stop rolling. Stupid pieces of rubble. Rubble! Rubble! Ah! I hate this puzzle. Well, that's not right anyway. I don't know the order. So, let's go back. Or, instead of climbing that long ladder, we can just warp to the start of this world and then warp to the hand. I think the solution is on another piece of paper. So, what I'm doing is, there's a piece of paper that had a bunch of numbers next to the plates, and we need to stand on certain numbered plates with the rubble in order to open the gates or something. In order to open Bill Gates. Also, it might be kind of snowing in here. What is this? Or is that just mushroom pollen? So let's look at every piece of paper again. So this is the image that I'm looking at. I'll just I'll put it on stream. Save as Teledon. And then I'll just save turn Donkey into a Teledon. extremely large picture. Also tall. No, that's the safe. There's no numbers. This one had numbers. So 1 and 7. 17. Which isn't actually 17 in our counting system. In our counting system, that number would be like 25 plus 7, so it would be like 32. Because Denis uses a base number system of base 25. So we'll try 1 and 7. If not, well, and if not that, well then I've got one other idea. And if not that, well then permutation time. Except this time it's a combinatoric. It's a computation. So there's a lot more possibilities than just 720. Pretty sure it's like 3 or 4 though, I don't know. Okay. So we got thing on 1. Let's take it off this thing. Let's put one on 7. I'll just stand there myself. Nope. Okay, new theory. Two, 4, 6, and 7. Let's try those ones. Nice, and it's just kind of stuck there on the edge. Okay, we got it out. Two. And then 4, 6, and 7. 6 is this one. I already have one on 7. No, we have one on 1. Okay, that's the answer. And I'll explain how I got the answer. It's dumb. It's just this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just put them on the ones that are up. And then we just click on like one of these. And then the doors flip. Etc. Etc. Let's just do that one. I don't like that. And here's a sparkly, oh boy. We can't actually pick it up because we don't have that page. So, now we can actually continue. Oh good, 1, you can see the stream. 1, you traitor! No, it's fine. So, hello. Well, we don't need this anymore, and we can bring back Donkey Kong. Hey, Too Hot to Touch, welcome back. Bring back the amazing Donkey Kong. Here's a bridge. Oh, I think I remember how this goes. You have to jump at the bridge. Just knock it down. And then you can pull the lever. And then you can pull this. I don't know what it does. It produces pollen. Good. I'm glad it exists. So we're actually almost done with Teledon. Believe it or not, we've solved most of it. Here's a thing that surprisingly is not locked. However, before we enter, we need to explore. Explore. Because I know there's a thing up here. I don't remember what, but I do know that there is something up here. Yeah, here it is. Another hand. And actually, in thinking about it, we might not be almost done with Teledon, because I seem to recall the existence of another puzzle that I forgot about. And still kind of have forgotten about. And there's a borrow stone. This leads to Grecian. Yeah, that's Grecian. So we can finish up Grecian now also. But while we're here, let's just finish Teledon first. Amazing. Doors that aren't locked. And here just is a thing, but we don't have all the hands, so that won't work. Here's another hand. This is like our 6th. Yeah. One more hand. And I don't remember where it is. Yeah, I do, however, recall there being more puzzle. A little bit more puzzle. Okay, what be this? Okay, we've got a zoom. Okay, so we've got some sort of gun thing. We're supposed to shoot something. Don't know what, though. We're supposed to shoot this bouquet of flowers. I don't know. I think we're actually shooting water. Shoot the sun! Ah ha 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 one. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to shoot. We're supposed to shoot something. Here's a thing. That does something. Anyway, over here should be the dam and whatever, and also the shortcut. Blue lanterns. Well, at least they aren't green lanterns. Oh boy, bad pun. And now we have not filthy, ugly, terrible water, except we kind of still do. But doing that did something. Dunno what. A ring? Nice, nice ring. So, we can just do this. And now we have a shortcut. Now, where could the last hand be? It may be somewhere. It may, in fact, exist. I'm glad we've cleared that up. So let's try and figure out what we're supposed to do with this water shooting pistol thing. No, come on. seem to recall, actually, that there being a sandbag. Or something. Yeah, there's a ladder. Okay, I see what I need to do. Shoot these, and it'll, make the ladder go down. How to aim. Aim higher? Oh. No, I'm just like shooting holes in the rocks, aren't I? Yeah. So it is directly dead center. There we go. And that makes the ladder fall down, and that's where our last hand is. What? The ladder wasn't down already. I had to break all the stones to knock it down. It just fell down instantly. I knew there was something strange about this room. Actually, it didn't, but I suspected. I will pretend. Again, the ladder's up here. And we have another ladder, but fortunately it's not a very long one. And here's our last hand. And here might be a few things that we can't actually look at. Good, I'm glad they exist. Oh. We have a shirt. We've got a tie-dye shirt. Or something. I don't know. It's a thing. It's an article of clothing in which we are now wearing. And there's just like a secret door here or something. And somehow he just figured it out. What to press, and I don't know. Don't question it. I will, or something. And just to save time, let's hit this thing. And now let's go here. And here we are going to have another 17-year speech from Yisha. Gotta love 17-year speeches from Yisha. And also, Crash? No, surprisingly not.
Shora, peace to you, mover of the least. 7 more journeys have moved you closer. I was seduced while in Denis. My humble darkness lasted only a short time before I began to bask in what I could do, what I could write. My gift, my path, the knowledge of my father and the dreams of my mother pierced a hole in the darkness, in the weakness. I was aware of my power and I was proud. Whole worlds at my fingertips. It was the same with the Denis, the same cycle. Light opens the darkness, it takes, it uses, and it keeps. The Denis found power in these books you used to travel. They were a gift from the Maker. These ages you traveled to were their ages. Remarkable places giving life and taking life. This shadow came over them, this shadow of light, for it was in their enlightenment that they considered themselves better than the least. And we were sad for them. Can you feel the Denis there? You've touched the remnants, the remains of their pride and power. Did you see the hidden caves and the cages? It is where the proud would keep the least. The least were only animals, after all. Animals that could blink. They could be put to work or play. They could ease the burden of the proud and fill their free time with entertainment. Quietly as Denis slept, their lives were taken, because the proud make the rules. This wasn't the first time such a blasphemy was part of Denis. The histories whisper of it, like Fatug the Acher or King Asimlef. And even in this age, it may not be the last. The writing hides what's between the lines. These journeys are to help you travel between. The Barrow will be returned. These pillars are our journey. The return of the pillars is the return of the Barrow. The bringing away and the bringing back.
Hey, she's finally done. What do you know? So if you paid attention to what she was saying, and I certainly didn't, yeah. You might have not paid attention. She kind of just does yap on for half an eternity. But anyway, now we can finish Grecian. And we have another poll. They're still run by Cyan. No, the company didn't get bought out or whatever. So we need to go back to Teledon. Let's go back to the hand that we pressed. And then we'll take the Barrow Stone. The Barrow Stone, whatever. The Barrow Stone. And that will allow us to finish Grecian. What is this camera? Ah, I was not in first person, that's why. Because reasons. Somewhere around here. Around here. Oh, of course there's a sparkly in here, why wouldn't there be? Well, that's interesting. Here's a Relto page. Oh yeah, we can get a volcano on our island or something. We can just drop down this hole. And here is a little bit of a maze. Streaming late, it's... Well, this is a good game, okay? This game is fun. I like this game. I want to play this game. And here's the ladder. Nice. I don't believe there's anything else in here. I haven't been able to play this game in years because of, literally years, because the account creation was offline. I don't think there's anything around here, like a sparkly or a page or... Okay, yeah, no, it just looks like that one door and that's it. And in here is a whole lot of nothing, and our last handprint. Oh, what's this? A key machine that doesn't work or something. Oh no, first we have to climb another ladder. Think there's enough ladders in this game. I highly doubt that they will. I highly doubt that they will, Bodo. How many options were even on that poll? So we may be on top of a prison. Okay, here's our last one. I don't think there's anything else around here. Let's just look around for blah, 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 blah. Look around for a Relto page, even though there's not one here. I know there isn't. So now we've got all of the parts, all of the hands to Grecian. We can finish that place. So we need to enter through the main entrance. This is another one of the exit of the world, the journey door or whatever, is 1,000,000 miles away. It's kind of fun. So yeah. Teledon, it was right in plain sight. Kadish Tulsa, you kind of had to just go out on a limb. Or, sorry, go out on a cable to get it. This one, you kind of have to make a leap of faith. Let's see, where in the cycle am I? Yeah, I might make it in time. Maybe. Depends on where it is. Okay, no, I'm never near. Oh, there it is. Walking in the circles, nice. Amazing background music, really is. So we'll go here. We'll hit this hand, because when I said let's make a leap of faith, I wasn't kidding. It's down there. And it's very easy to mess this jump up. But we were successful. However, are we going to crash? Possibly. No. We do, however, have a 1,000,000-year-long Yisha speech.
Return to hear more. Return for a third pillar. It's an interesting cycle, this coming and going, giving and taking. Returning is what you must do. For you have torn in half the very being of one of the least. You have heard their pain. Don't falter. Let me tell you of King Karath. Dare I speak ill of him? One of the great kings, but yet he was the maker of the proud. For it was his system of guilds that served as the foundation of power and corruption. The powerful need control, fortresses and garrisons to guard their power. And soon the guarding is yet another thing to be proud of. Layers within layers built to preserve their ages and their pride from the weak and least who might attack from without. And yet it is from within that most nations fall. And so the mighty garrisons of Denis now stand vacant. The people of Denis didn't return easily. They only would take until all was taken from them in the Great Returning, the fall that destroyed them. Denis fell only a few hundred years ago. All of it was removed. And my journey was similar. I could write things that no Denis had ever dreamed of. My writings smashed barriers held as absolutes for millennia. I could change things, I could move things. I could control things. I learned beyond my parents, I learned beyond all. I wrote ages against any challengers, masters of the art, and they were beaten. I took all that I could hold. Only death can conquer pride so strong. For the Denis and for Yusha, it was death that moved me to return. All died. All but the least. The unproud. The Bahro considered themselves as dead already. And so they continued to watch Denis, always ready to give more away. And now they will return.
Surprisingly, she didn't talk for nearly as long this time. And let's jump into outer space again! Woo! Anyway, now for the final age. Well, final age with a pillar. Whose name I have, for absolutely no reason, kept hidden. Eater Gira. Eater meaning garden in the Denis language. Not that you can call this a garden, it's a desert. But whatever. Same thing. This is cool. Pretty cool, age. And I know exactly how to do it all. For the most part. Okay, it is this one. So we have the steam vents. And you can stand on them. However, you can also do this. And now the other ones will be slightly stronger. So, yeah. You have to go around and close a bunch of steam vents to make the remaining steam vents stronger, so that they can propel you upwards. This is definitely one of my favorite ages. There is a little bit more that we need to do. We need to... Okay, it's right there. Just trying to figure out where we jump down. Into the active volcano. Because that seems safe. And since I feel like adventuring, let's jump into an active volcano. Or not. Yeah, once you're down there, there's no way back. But wait, there's only 4 books here. What about the 5th one? Yeah, I will get to that. Anyway, with all the steam vents closed but this one, we can stand on it. And we can do this! And, yeah. So if we close all of them, then all of them will be open. So I'm going to open this one up. Then go back and close that one. So that I don't have to reopen every single one. Or reclose every single vent. and we stand on this vent, we can go over these rocks. Hooray. We are now on top of the other side, yes. How about on the other side? And now there's just a waterfall, and there's a sparkly at the other end of the waterfall. And yeah. We can go in here and not do much. Here is a thing that we can hit, and it will make a little bit of light. And we can go in here. Except it's pitch black, so you can't really go in there. And here's just a basket that we can just kick around. And for absolutely no reason, I'm going to just put this random basket, where do I want to put the basket? Will this work? Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. And gasp, there is another book. Yeah, this age is actually 2 ages. Eater Jira and Eater Chemo. And you have to go back and forth between the 2 ages to solve puzzles, which I think is a nice touch. Gasp! It was such a surprise. It's actually kind of small, to be honest. But I like this, I like it. Well, here's another hand. Okay, now we need to find something. And hope that it does not start raining. There's the door, by the way. Maybe I haven't gone far enough. There is a certain thing that I need to find. Okay, they're over here, I think. Maybe. Ah, here they are. Oh, yeah, we can't... I forgot. We can't run. So this part is kind of slow. So we walked through the fireflies, and now we have fireflies following us. Now there are rules to these fireflies. You will lose the fireflies if you touch water, or get rained on, if you run, or if you jump twice. You can jump once, but not twice. And in case you could not figure out what fireflies do, they make glowing lights. It does actually rain in this world every so often, and if it does rain, you will lose the fireflies, and the fireflies will go away until it stops raining. That is sad, and then you are sad because you no longer have fireflies. I hope I put the log in the right spot. Sorry, the basket. Whatever. You have to take the fireflies into the dark cave in here. And that's why I put the basket where I did. I hope I put it in the correct spot. Also, I'm not entirely sure if you can touch steam. Let's not. Nope. Basket was not in the right spot. There's 2 jumps. Maybe I need to... Here's probably a better spot for the basket. Hey, they just followed you. Yeah, here's the correct spot for the basket. I forgot about the no run restriction, otherwise I would have known. Yeah, that works. You can actually take the, oh, hey, look, it's raining. Or at least going to. You can actually take the fireflies with you to your Relto. Same rules, yeah, and they, like, hang out there and stuff. Same rules apply, though. If it rains in your Relto, you'll lose them. I have been playing this game. That's what I've been up to recently. There should be... there's a few more hands. Is there something? No. You cannot. Because invisible wall! Oh no, the fireflies aren't entirely gone. Well, that's handy. Borrow stone. Where do you go? Bevan, let's not. Because there might be people in there. And I don't want to run into them. So let's pretend I took that borrow stone and then teleported back. Also, I think there's a Relto page somewhere. Don't know where. I do know that there is a hand up here, though. The other pieces as well are from other worlds. Irkana and Anone. Yep. Irkana and Anone. There's also Minkata, then there's the 4 pods, and then there's the other 2 eaters, the 2 gardens, that are multiplayer only. The story of this guy. We cannot read this. Isn't there something underneath here? No? Maybe I'm crazy? Maybe there is no Relto page? I thought there was a Relto page around here. I might take a look at that one, because I might be able to help you with that. Also, where are the fireflies? Are the fireflies gone? Sadness. Oh no, they're here. Okay, good. We do in fact have fireflies. Okay, let's test. Yeah, I lose them if I run. I wasn't entirely sure. But now I am. Which means extremely slow everything. So let's hope that I have the basket in the right spot. And you want to know the best part? Not only do I have to do this, I have to do this twice. Because there's a part that you cannot get past without a second basket. And stuff like that, I don't know. I think in theory you can do this without the fireflies. I'm not entirely sure though. The case of the basket, also known as the basket case. Gotta love the trans-dimensional Smarties. And I have like 17... I ran! Nice. Well, there go my fireflies. I looked at Discord for 2 seconds, and then I ran, and then I lost everything. Nothing important is going on in Discord. Ignores everything. So, let's try this again. Also missing a hand somewhere. There's 1 hand in the dark section. Maybe 2, but I think it's only 1. which means I am missing a hand somewhere. Sombrero. Sombrero. Oh, it was a pun. Wasn't really. There might be cave paintings. There's a hand on the back of... Yeah, there was. The back of that tree. Nothing on the back of that pole. Nothing here. I don't remember if it's split 3 and 4 or if it's split 4 and 3. Let's just search around for a little bit. Actually, no, we'll search around after we deal with the flies. So I guess while we're doing this, I'll talk about some of the other ages. So we have Anone and Irkana. They were added in like Path of the Shell or something. They're similar to these. There's only 2 of them, but they're longer-ish, and they're funky, and they're pretty cool, honestly. And you get 1/2 of a stone well for each of those, so they make another layer of their 5-layer stone well. Obviously, these 4 ages, they make a 1/4 each. Then there's Minkata, which is a terrible, terrible place that we won't talk of ever until we have to do it, and we still won't talk about it when we're doing it. Ugh, Minkata. Arguably worse than Kadish Tulsa. You didn't think it was possible, but Minkata is bad. Minkata is pretty bad. And you get a full piece of a stone well. You get a full one. Full whole layer. And now we have flies, so now we can see. And then there's the, there's 2 time challenges in which, they require multiplayer, so... Yeah, and there's 2 of them. So, and each of those is half a thing. And then the last one is, a single-player thing. Or, it's like, they're the pods. The pods are, basically, yeah, I don't think you can, hit that without the fireflies or light or something. Just to ensure you get the fireflies. I'm gonna lose the fireflies here anyway, but I'm gonna... If I jump again, I lose them. Yeah, here it is. And we need to jump, we need to be able to save our jump for, this right here, because we can't put a basket there. So we'll get another basket through here. Anyway, so the pods. Every Paeophoran hours, Paeophoran being a unit of time measurement in this game, and at one of the pods, it's different for each pod, what the offset is, per Paeophoran. But I'll get more into it later. But anyway, a thing will spawn, and if you go into the thing, you'll be teleported to a place, and you'll get a piece of the stone well. And it's kind of awful. And solving them is kind of awful also. Anyway, we need both baskets. You mean Zandy, or Zambi, or whatever his name is? Randy? Zandy? Zambi? Zandy, I think. Something like that. He'll just be called Zamboni. Not quite. Not quite, Photo. Can walk? Can walk. Can walk again? No, because it's like rotating and stuff. Okay, that should work. Yes, it does. It's not very stable, though. Oh, even better. Yes, clearly. That'll work. Might, actually. Nope. In case you couldn't tell, this is kind of annoying. Since your kicking is very imprecise. Good enough, let's just hope for the best. Oh boy, the 2018 Kirby Switch game. Kirby. What a meme. I have not played a single Kirby game. Something about walking with these fireflies just reminds me of that part in Majora's Mask where Link has to, like, play a song and wear a mask and dance around with a bunch of chickens, and it's dumb. I've not played Majora's Mask. Be careful not to walk into the steam, because apparently steam is deadly to fireflies or something. Also, there might be background noises as my father prepares supper. Deal with them. And we made it across the dangerous logs. And we now have our jump. Okay. Presumably I don't fail and fall off into the water or miss the jump or something. We should be almost done with this world. This age. This page. Did you bring the page? Okay, we still have a few fireflies. That's all we need. I will now message this person. Yeah, I accidentally ran into this person, and now we share the same Bevan or something. I don't know. There should be a hat around here. Yep, here it is. We are now wearing a hat. That is not the hat that we were originally wearing. Also, we need to find one more hand. I do not remember where the hand is. I think... Yeah. It's not over here. I don't recall where the last hand was. I think it's in here. Yes, this is online. This game is multiplayer, online multiplayer. Heck, if you created an account one, we could play in the same world. Or not. I could just refuse everything. No, I'm just being a meme. Yeah, basically what Bodo said. But it was good because I deleted my Bevan book and he shared his with mine, so that worked. I deleted it to show what happens if you delete a book, and then I immediately regretted my decision. Also, let's never deal with fireflies again, because frankly, it's kind of irritating. Bevan. Bevan is basically a neighborhood, per se. That's still a borrow stone to the Bevan that I don't want to go into, because who knows if people might be using voice in there. I want to say that there's 4 hands in here, in this part of the level. Why is my key flashing? Am I being sent something? Yep, pod times. I wanted to solve the pods beforehand. Yes, this is multiplayer one. You make a very valid point, Bodo. And don't worry, one. I'm gonna be ending my stream soon. Once I get this thing, this is the last hand I needed. I look like a tourist? Amazing.
Many stories were there for the Denis to learn from, but they didn't hear them. The ancient tales of Tuat's Ocean, or of course the story of King Shomat and his brothers, which even speaks of gardens and death. But no one truly listened. The garden ages of the proud are beautiful, but they are built on the backs of the least. The ages like Chemo and Gira are a sampling of the playthings of Denis. With disregard, the least were stripped from their homes. The lives in those ages were consumed, and the Denis gave nothing back. And whatever is not given back will be taken. The journeys are complete. Now take the final pillar. Take it, but hear all I've said. It's the whispers and murmurs that reveal the simple truths. You hold the precious soul of a Bahro in your age, in your hand. Such things are not meant to be held. Do what I do. I have learned things, seen things, written things they never thought possible. I have seen the real treasures that are protected by the petty fences of their rules. I have found the precious gold buried deep beneath the weighty mountains of their laws. This is my journey too. I am returning what has been given. These years I've spent, this path I've traveled, this gift I've been given, this purpose weighs on me. My burden, the legacy of my father Atris. For we are shaping Denis. We will mold what comes after. We cannot keep the power and the pride from ruining this new Denis, but we can prepare those who will read between the lines. The least are returning. The stream in the cleft is returning. Life is returning. The fissure is returning. The circle will be completed when you give back what you have taken. You must return.
And she's done speaking. Ha ha, one. Ha ha. Bevan is a place. Cavan is me. So, if you were paying attention to what Yisha's was spieling, you'll notice that she hinted several times. Nice, nice, good, Mike. Okay. So if you were paying attention to the nonsense that Yisha was spewing, you'll have heard that she was like, return what was stolen. And do you know what this means? Anyone? Any volunteers? Anyone? Anyone? It means you have to go back to Kadesh Tulsa. And every other age. Because now that we have all 4 pillars, we have to put all 4 pillars back. First we took them, and now we have to return them. But it's fine, because I grabbed that hand there so we can just hop right to it. That's why I made sure my last hand was near the doors, because I knew I'd be returning them. And then we just smack our face on the metal door and then black out and fall off the cliff. And we don't link because we're unconscious. And then everything ends. And then we're yeah, the vault. Not to be confused with the YouTube TV show, The Vault. And now we are here. Again. Except now it is different. And we have now returned to the vault. And we can talk to Yisha, can't we?
Your journey has begun.
Good, bye.
I can't imagine how these small things affect the future.
And now suddenly we're like, I don't know where, but we're not in outer space anymore. This certainly isn't space. And we've lost a pillar, but we keep all the pieces of our stone well. Let's go to Grecian next. Space equals Kansas. Oh, does it? Wait, is that a Wizard of Oz reference? I don't know anything about that. But I seem to recall something about Kansas. I don't know. You think I watch movies? Of course I don't. I play video games for a living, except I don't actually make a living. And now we can walk between the two sections. Oh ho! And we're still not in space. We'll head off to Teledon. Whee! But we can't jump over here because reasons. And we fall into the lake of, like, blood. Or just really funky colored algae. Probably strange colored algae. Now, I think the real question we need to ask is, how observant have you been? It's too red to be orange juice. We need to go this way. Because if you were observant, you would have noticed. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you waiting? The symbols! We've got turtle, we've got H thing, we've got eyeball, and we've got snake. Turtle. H thing. Eyeball. Snake. Do you know where they go? 'Cause I do. They've been there this entire time. And by returning all of the pillars, the entire universe is exploding. Yeah, there's kind of just a crack. So let's jump into the crack, which apparently leads to space. Again. And apparently through outer space is just the cleft, you know, that age that we went to at the start of the game that we can no longer get to. Well, now we can. Hey, look, we're back here. Those cracks are part of Myst lore. Where do you think that thing that came from? Riven. That fissure. Fissure is its proper name. I think you can, like, see a barrow on that volcano sometimes. Maybe not here or something. I don't know. Also, I think we went the long way around. We could have gone the other way and gotten there a lot faster. But hey, our character needed some exercise. Really, Bodo? Really? I don't know what to say about that. That A, you know things... I don't know what's worse. The sizzling sound in the background from my father cooking, or the fact that there's Minecraft mods of Myst, or the fact that that's the only thing you know about it, or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the jump scare hologram that you met. That's all, folks. Oh yeah, that's... I remember what this screen button is for now. Also, clicking outside the window. Nice. I remember what the screen button does. Nothing. No. So we had... turtle, H-thing, eyeball, snake.
An ending has been written. You've done all that has been asked. You've traveled the full circle. You have returned to the cleft through the fissure. You swam among the stars and saw the remnants of previous journeys. You have returned, and the pillars were returned. And now one more of the Barrow, the least, has been returned to Denis. You don't need to understand what that means. Only that the hand of the Maker has set it in motion. Now the circle is complete, and the tree has begun to grow again. The path is now open, and so the symbol of the journey must change. Now the beginning is tied to the end. Now you can go where you wish. The restoration of Denis awaits. The deep city breathes. Uru again. And I will be concerned with other things. The least are becoming greater. They will now also affect the restoration. Perhaps not the way others had planned. You've learned about the pride of Denis. The great writers of worlds were infected with pride that became a cancer. It grew quietly beneath the surface, but it grew until Denis could live no more. But those things have been told. You understand it well, I think. Let us end this cycle with rewards before we start the next cycle. Relto, the high place. Your age now. It was the first age I wrote, a gift from my parents, and now much more. It reminds me of another home, another place. I even placed the library in the place it belongs. But Relto will change. It will be your soul, showing what you are. Only I could write Relto. It's beyond what the Denis could accomplish. Keep it. And I've given you clothing that represents your journey. Wear this to show others what side you've taken, when sides are taken. When you wear it, you will tell all that you side with us. With Yisha, with the Barrow. It will not always be easy. And another gift is here, a link to the cleft here in Torana. You haven't been able to return here, but now you can. This book will take a special place on your shelf. This place is not meant to be shared. Return here alone when you wish to remember the cycle of things.
And despite the fact that she's a hologram, and this is a holographic book, we can, yeah. She thinks we understand well. I think she overestimates us.
Returning. One final gift. Something that no Denis writer has been able to do for more than 10,000 years. I alone can write this gift. I alone am chosen to do this and more. This gift is what my father Atris would have longed to give his grandmother Tiana. What Tiana longed for and danced for. The gift of life in the desert. perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
And she kind of just walks off, despite being a hologram. But now that we are in this version of the cleft with rain everywhere, we can do this, and there is a page. And we can now have rain in our Brelto. Oh boy. Holographic page, but it still counts. Notice the hands are gone. This is a different version of the cleft with rain and flowers and stuff, and without Zambi or Zandy or Randy or whatever. I don't know. And there are just some Barrow. They sure do exist. Zandy. Rand. I don't know. There's a Z in there, I think. Zandy. Yep, this sure is a desert, and it sure is raining. Oh boy. This sure is New Mexico. Why is my camera... Why am I suddenly in first person? Second... Third person. 14th person. Yeah, that's really all that there is. We can go back here, and Zandy will just be like, hey. And that'll be it. Actually, I don't even think you can talk to him. I don't think he's there. Yeah, he's not. He's just gone. But... oh, here's the sparklies. I had no idea that they were there or in this fireplace bit. I just got lucky. Maybe we can wear his shirt. Can we? Yes, we can! We have stolen his shirt! Well, now that we're closing thieves, let's get out of here. And nice caption. Nice caption. Let's delete that. It is now raining in our Relto. Also, we've got this. This is for the sparklies. There's like 14 of them? I don't know. But once you collect a sparkly, it'll appear here. Do I really look like a tourist? What is this nonsense? Tourist. That'll just be my Pokemon trainer title. Tourist Kevin wants to battle. The sparklies do nothing except exist. And I think if you have all of them, you get some fireworks. Let's go back to the, tie-dye. That kind of looks ugly. Good enough. Clearly I'll go with this hat now. I like that hat, but I mean I also like this hat too. Clearly I'll just add a big old mustache. Or just a tiny goatee. No. I look more like a tourist than actual tourists. That's pretty good. Clearly I'll just wear a ponytail. I don't know. I kind of like this hat. Just gotta get the color right. That works. Hey, I have a camera. Yes, clearly. I have a camera. It's called my key. I can use this. Boom. I've just taken a picture. Apparently I am a tourist. Who'd have thunk? What's the button? That button closes it all. So, now that we get Kablibia, let's go get some sparklies. There's a sparkly right here. We've seen like 5 sparklies. Or something. Why aren't they sparkly? That's the real question. So now if we go there, there's a thing. And inside of the thing is the sparkly that we have captured. That is sparkly number 3. As referenced by the Denis number 3. Yeah, there was. Let's get it. Don't worry, this is the last time you have to go to Kadish Tulsa. Presuming I didn't, like, miss a Relto page in here. This should be the very last time we ever have to set foot in this place. Cutting corners. Oh boy. I wonder if you can make it jump from here to there. Oh yeah, you totally can. Rest in peace, Bodo. See ya. I'll just get the ones that we've already seen and then end the stream. It's been going for quite a while. Touche. Let's see, there's one here. There were 2 in Grecian, and I don't remember where one in Teledon was, but I know there was one. What do you mean? I already have a face cam up. It's this Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's my face. Clearly. No. No. What? What is this nonsense? So a good way of getting the sparklies, just 3, 3, 3, 3, and then 2, 2. Okay, that should be the last time we have to pull that pillar, and now we can go get our sparkly. Indeed we can. Okay, let's never ever return here, cause this place is kind of terrible. And yawning. Okay, there were 2 in Grecian. Got a little bit before the next platform. Inside this big old thing that is covered in spikes for no real reason other than aesthetics. I'm trying to think, where do you get the Annone and the Arcana books? I can't recall. Huh. I know where the pods are. I know where Minkata is. I already have Jakal, or is it Jalak? I can never remember if it's Jakal or Jalak. I think it's Jalak. No, I think it's, yeah, Jalak. Jalak. Ak. Gak. Jalak. Now let's just go until we find the sparkly. It's in one of these corridors. One, please. This place is a prison. Also nice, if we had just gone right from where we started, we could have gotten it immediately instead of having to go all the way around. How irritating. Oh well. Had no way of knowing. So there's another one in Grecian, but it's a lot faster to get there. And one. I don't even know where... By the way, here's your cleft book, but you cannot delete, nor share with anyone else. Rain variant and not rain variant. If we go to the prison cell, we can get our... yeah, we can get our thing. Another sparkly, pretty much spawn right on top of it. See ya, one. Don't worry, I'm gonna end the stream soon anyway. Eh, you know what? I don't actually recall where the one in Teledon is. So we'll figure it out later. I've been streaming for quite a while, so I think I'll end the stream, and tomorrow we'll do more of this, I guess. So thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, we have like the first 5 or 4 of them. 4 of these guys, 5, 4, 4. Yeah, 4. First 4 of these sparklies, and I know where 2 are. 2 others are. I know for sure. Definitely that's where they are. Oh, yeah, there's just a random pond here. Anyway, thank you, and end of stream. Have a seal.